Okay, I have to ask, what year is that Les Paul?
This is a 2020. I
Wow,
got
nice.
I got it by a chance. I was down at Leo Scala guitars.
I've heard of it, yes.
Hmm.
He's he's a great luthier. He builds guitars. He's in LA, and he's I got a couple. I've had a couple of his guitars that are just insane. He works with Gibson, and
Okay.
he had this guitar down at his shop, and so I was like, "Wow, what's that doing here?" He goes, "I'm gonna make kind of customize it and make it like." He does all these really uh, artisan, really cool changes to guitars, and like his own guitars are really unique. You'd have to see one, but
Nice.
look him up. And anyway, he was going to do this for Gibson, kind of customize a guitar for them. And I just said, dude, hold on, don't do it yet. And well, actually, I didn't say that yet. I thought about the guitar when I got home, this guitar, and then the next morning I woke up and I was like, damn it, I love that thing. And I called Gibson and I said, I know I don't need anything. I don't, but I would love to see if I could acquire that guitar. And they said, we'll figure it out. So go pick it up. And I called Leo and I'm like, dude, did you strip that guitar yet? He goes, no, I didn't touch it. I go, good, don't touch it. I'm coming to get it.
Got to know a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, I got so many guitars, guys. That's what I've been collecting for my whole life. And I don't need anything, but I wanted it. I couldn't stop thinking about this guitar. And I've got a couple sunbursts, but this has got a really beautiful, like kind of a subtle flame to it, but it's got a great burst,
Nice.
yellow
It,
and cherry. And
it's
yeah,
interesting because like they've been making them since what, the 50s or if not even before, right? So
yeah,
like
they
is
started in,
so I
yeah,
was just gonna ask, is it like because each one should be is technically sort of unique, right? Like the Marshalls were back in the day, right? You got the good one, you kept that one, you never got rid of it. Is it same thing
yeah.
still with Gibson?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
most of their stuff is now is very it's it's very consistent, and it's probably the guitars are probably better,
Yeah.
overall than even the ones. But those guitars that you're talking about, the Holy Grail era, like 57 through
Yeah.
60, and even before that, but the holiest ones are the 59 Sunburst, flame top Sunburst, or just Sunburst. And it's something about a wood that's that old. It was, and the electronics, the magnets, the solder, everything was a little different back then. There weren't the same regulations, and yeah, those guitars are fetching a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely. I know I've seen those prices. It's crazy.
But
Yeah.
this guitar is killer, man. Anybody that plays this guitar is going to go, oh, that's super sweet. It's got a great neck on it. I kind of like a little bit chunkier neck on the 58 reissues and the 57 reissues, but this one has got a medium, or it's got like a large C, and it's it's pretty good. Once you get comfortable with it, you can wail on this guitar.
Are you like a believer in like some guitars just have songs in them more than another one?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a couple guitars that I have that just they just feel good, and you just want to play them, and then naturally that leads to you know maybe making riffs or whatever. Other guitars, you can have an idea and bring it and play it with that guitar, and it'll be fine. You can work on the song if you got it in your head, or you got an idea and inspiration. But definitely, there are guitars that they just feel great to play, and you look at it and you just want to play it, and then something will come up that you never thought of. It happens a lot.
Yeah. I mean, you've mentioned the amount of guitars, how you own, numerous guitars. Could you put a number on how many you actually own today?
It's around 75. I mean,
It's a lot.
that's a pretty good amount. I mean, there's a lot of people that have hundreds of guitars, but I literally don't have any place to put that more guitars. I mean, it for me, it kind of comes to a thing where you go like, okay, what do I want to get? Like, what don't I have that I want, and what do I have that I'm willing to part with that's valuable that I could trade? or sell that's valuable. So that's what a lot of guys do. Like, I think recently, certain people that I know have had big collections, and they move them to a record store or something. I mean, a music store, and sell the entire lot, get a big amount of money, so that they can buy a better guitar. Like, they'll sell all their stuff and then buy like one of those Holy Grail guitars. So that's, some people do that, but then, probably somebody like Rick Nielsen or Slash or Billy Gibbons, those guys probably have hundreds and hundreds. Joe Bonamassa has probably got hundreds of guitars.